Now whistles come in. We're going to get a time. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Hurts throwing right away. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Finding space at the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And one more time, that's Watkins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Hurts sets up to throw it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Right back to Singletary on second down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Singletary again. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Allen now on first down. And complete right side to Cook. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. 9 yards that time. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Diggs in motion left. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Allen on third. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. A give to Cook out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. Here's Cook again. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Throwing is Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. On the slant, he's got Sanders. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes...
And this is going to be intercepted. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And the slot man goes in motion left. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. On second and goal, Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this third quarter. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. And it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Allen going to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to face a third down. Diggs going in motion right. Allen from the gun on third down. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Watkins diving. He's got it. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, They were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for two. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a two-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go right back to Singletary. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They'll start the drive with Drake. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. On the option, here's Drake. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run. It's Drake. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
What?
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Nice play.
And Jackson going to run again. Oh, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 22 yards. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back.
Pop up for shit.
Nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Rodgers now on 1st down. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 11 now. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers.
The fuck,
and
man?
that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he will not be
man.
through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD, and you get the feeling. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 66 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Let me say about me.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Man.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. Everyone's got full down. Check 27. Eyes on 27.
Call a fucking play, faggot.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with a second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Spread it all over.
Cobb goes in motion left. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. Running right through him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Seven's a Mike 7.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
what they say you gotta do, babe? I see how they restrict them niggas now. Shit. Overpowered. Excellent condition. Can you take this shit? Where you going?
trying to get this phone for the last 2 weeks.
Where's that?
Probably Boost Mobile.
You about to go buy a phone?
I'm about to go pick up a phone from Boost Mobile. Maybe.
And I just asked you, how are you gonna pick up a phone from Boost Mobile?
I'm about to go get a phone from Boost Mobile. That's just simple as that.
I'm saying how?
Going up there to go take the bus to go get a phone from Boost Mobile.
You gonna buy a phone?
I'm not buying nothing. I'm about to just go pick it up though.
What is it, free?
I don't know. Most of them usually are. They've been following that for years.
That don't even sound right.
You don't sound right.
How you gonna go pick up a phone
You
from
don't
Boost
sound
Mobile,
right.
man?
I just told you.
They don't have free
I
phones.
just told you.
Well, I don't have no money though.
Okay. I still need $2. See what change is. How much change? I don't know.
How you gonna pick up a phone from Boost Mobile?
Why you keep asking me?
Huh?
Why you keep asking me?
Because I wanna know.
Because I'm about to go pick up a phone from somebody at Boost Mobile.
That's all you had to say.
That's what the fuck I just told you like 3-4 times.
Why you gotta cut?
Because you're not listening to me.
You ain't gotta cut.
But you're still not listening.
But you don't have to
Okay, so
cut.
don't ask me nothing.
Don't ask me for money then.
Okay,
You
well
asking
then
me
what
for
you
money.
saying? You just said that you didn't have no money.
I'm just saying.
Okay, and I asked you
act
money
like-
before when you told me no before,
Okay.
so what's your problem?
Don't
So what's your problem?
Don't do that.
So what's your fucking problem?
All I asked you was
Okay,
how
so
you
what's
get
your
a free
problem
phone
though?
from Boost Mobile.
What's your problem?
How many times I gotta
Because I
fucking
just
say
told
it?
you
Bitch, get the
that
fuck
I'm
out.
going to
Go
go get a
then.
phone.
Okay, go. Bye.
I am.
You gotta fucking
Give me
keep
$1.
talking to me. I don't have a fucking
Okay, so
dollar
stop
for you.
talking to me like that then, like you got an attitude.
Shit.
Shit.
Bitch, I told you stop fucking hollering.
I'm not
at
your
me.
bitch. You know my motherfucking name,
Yeah,
nigga.
get the fuck
You
out.
know my fucking name.
Sick of me.
Fuck
Fucking
you.
mouth. Go back to your mama house then. Shit, I don't give a fuck. You hear that shit? I ask you a fucking question and you act like you can't fucking hear. That shit irritating. Telling me the same shit. I'm just gonna go get a phone. How you gonna get a fucking phone, bitch? You retarded?
What up, though? Hello? Hello?